regards to creating a budget, um, how do you create a budget when you don't know what's going to happen next month?
Right. Um, Budgets are, you can do a weekly budget, and I'll get to your question. You can break your budget down daily, weekly, monthly. I know some people who pay their bills annually. These are multi-millionaire people who go ahead and pay for things in advance. Okay, no, we did not, to get your question. You do not know what's going to happen next month, but you kind of do. Your lifestyle is not going to change that much. You're gonna, if you got a mortgage, you're gonna have a mortgage, right? If you have a car payment, and again, we teach people to pay the house off early, pay cars with cash. But if you're in this situation, you have a car payment, that's not going to change. That's called revolving debt. Those are things that are going to be there every month. Utility bills are going to be there every month. So most of the time, you can just cut and paste from what you had last month. Now there are things that come up that are unseen. You don't have foreknowledge of, but you didn't know that the car was going to go flat. The tire was going go flat, but actually you did, because you already have as I spoke previously in your original question before this question, is that I want you to have a budget for the tires, which for some people that goes on the auto budget. So you know that's going to come. You know there's going to be a flat tire eventually. You know there's going to be an oil change. But did you know that somebody was going to break out your tail light and you just bought new ones because that was in your budget? Now you got to buy it again. No, you didn't know that was going to happen. But if you have, and in the other topic, we talked about savings and emergency funds, which I don't think that's an emergency. But if you have built your savings up properly, just savings, and you're spending money instead of spending all of it, you'll still have money to cover those little things that come up. Those things that, see, I want you to plan for those um, urgent things that are not emergencies. Set aside a fund for urgencies, as in addition to building up that emergency fund we talked about in other interviews. So if you got a savings built up, and in your regular checking account, if that's built up, then you don't have to worry about those things. You should never want your savings to be at zero, and you don't want what's in your checking to be at zero. Just because I call that spending money, that don't mean spend all of it, because that still puts you in a situation where you're living paycheck to paycheck. Oh, I'll be able to spend again when I get paid again. Shouldn't work like that. I can spend when I get ready. I don't have to wait till I get paid again to spend.